President Trump, you're either being lied to or you are lying to the American people.
She came to the floor ready for a fight. Congresswoman Alexandria Ocasio-Cortez delivered a fiery speech against President Trump's new bill, and she called it morally bankrupt. But she said it was a deal with the devil. But here's the truth. What she said wasn't a warning, it was a meltdown. Because the big beautiful bill is not just a promise, it's progress, and most importantly, it's a return to common sense.
Gentlewoman's recognized for 2 minutes.
Thank you, and I thank the chairman. President Trump had issued some statements throughout this process saying and urging, insisting that this bill does not cut Medicaid. He's also said some things, he says he doesn't think I'm too much of a smart person. And I'll tell you one thing. It doesn't take a smart person to know if you're being lied to. President Trump, you're either being lied to or you are lying to the American people. Because this bill represents, in the text of this bill, the largest and greatest loss of health care in American history. 17 million Americans will lose their health care on this bill, not undocumented people, not quote unquote the disgusting term illegal, but 17 million Americans will have their health care cut from this bill.
Let's start with what AOC actually said. She warned that the bill will explode our debt. She claimed it will strip healthcare from the poor, and she said it was written to help billionaires like Elon Musk. But folks, here's the deal. When someone screams that loud, it's usually because they are scared, and they should be, because Trump is back. Because Trump is back, and the bill is proof that the grown-ups are finally in charge again.
On this point of tax on tips, as one of the only people in this body who has lived off of tips, I want to tell you a little bit about the scam of that tax, a little bit of the fine print there. The cap on that is $25,000. While you're jacking up taxes on people who make less than $50,000 across the United States, while taking away their SNAP, while taking away their Medicaid, while kicking them off of the ACA and their health care extensions. So if you're at home and you're living off tips, you do the math. Is that worth it to you? Losing all your health care, not able to feed your babies, not being able to put a diaper on their bottom in exchange for what? This bill is a deal with the devil. It explodes our national debt. It militarizes our entire economy, and it strips away health care and basic dignity of the American people. For what? To give Elon Musk a tax break and billionaires the greedy taking of our nation. We cannot stand for it, and we will not support it. You should be ashamed.
Now, I don't know about you, but a lot of people work service jobs. Tips are survival money, and now Trump wants to make sure the IRS keeps their hands off of it. That's not a gimmick, that's decency. AOC called it a scam. But if that's a scam, what do you call taxing tips just to fund more Washington waste? This is a real relief for working Americans, not talk, not theory, pure action. AOC won 30 million people will lose health care. Sounds scary, right? But let's break it down. Those numbers, they include non-citizens, duplicate enrollments, and able-bodied adults who should be working. What Trump is doing is tightening the system, not destroying it. He's protecting seniors on fixed incomes. He's making sure our veterans get priority, and is cutting off taxpayer dollars to programs that have grown bloated and unaccountable like Planned Parenthood. This isn't cruelty, it's cleanup. So why is AOC so furious? Why the drama? Why the accusation? Because for the first time in years, power is being pulled away from the political class and handed back to the people. This bill cuts taxes, it strengthens the military, it gets the government out of your wallet and out of your way. And the left cannot stand that. Now share this video with everyone who needs to hear the truth, and remember that the swamp had its moments and the people now have their president back. Until our next clip, please keep staying sensible, and please don't forget to like, share, comment, subscribe, and turn on your post notification bell. Peace.